Hey team, this is Whitney Proctor. It is Tuesday, September 13th, and just want to bring you a quick video on how to really utilize the invoicing system and how to make taking party orders very, very simple and fast and easy. So I'm going to log into my back office and show you a couple tricks that I have to make ordering super simple. I place a lot of orders every month and it really does not take me very long to get those orders in. So the first thing you're going to do is come into your back office. It's just your 6-digit rep ID and your password. And you're going to go to the parties button, and I'm going to place a freezer meal workshop order first. I'll show you how to do that, and then I'll also show you how to link it. So you're going to do new freezer meal workshop, and for this one I'm just going to put the I am hosting just to make it really simple. If you were pulling up a host in the system, you just hit find the host, type their name, search it, and add them. You can also add a new host right here. I'm just going to do I am hosting for now. Hit next. And then I'm just going to change this date to say workshop at my house. Okay, hit next, confirm that my address is correct. And then this is where I come in and I hit the invite guest button. This is what I do next. So this is where I'm going to pull up those people that I already have in the system. I'm going to do a quick find on them right here, this button right here. I'm going to search my contacts already in the system. Add my sister-in-law for fun, and I'll add myself and my husband. Okay, invite contact. So all my party people are right here, so it's a lot easier way than going in and trying to find all these people. You want to add a new contact, you can do that. You'll just come in here, type in all their information that you have on hand, their email address. This is going to be where you put their name. If the billing information is the same, you just click this same as main information button. You don't have to type it on both sides. Just type this side, hit the same. If you don't have their email, just hit don't have email, and then you can add. I'm going to exit for now just because I'm not adding anybody. If you were wanting to get the link for this information, you just go to event information, and then there's a little button right here, copy event link to clipboard. So this is going to give you a party link that is directly linked to this party. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to hit Control-C on my keyboard. That copies that information. And then I'm going to take that over to my party event, and I can post it directly on there. Say, stock up on your party. Here's the direct party link. So that if someone places an order on that link, it directly puts it on that party, so the hostess gets credit on that. Okay? So that's under the Event Information tab. So if I go back over to invite attendees, I can confirm those are the people that I want at my party. You can add any notes here that you want, like Hostess has chosen the salsa and guacamole to serve at her party. So you have that information on hand. I like to put my little notes in there. And there's nothing that you need to do in other. You don't need to worry about that. So then you can just go to order. So once this pulls up, then I'll show you how you place some really simple orders. You can also use the invoicing system. So I click on my first guest. I'm going to type in my workshop bundle. See that they've chosen comfort foods. I'm going to add that. For a freezer meal workshop, you're always going to do direct ship. So I'm going to leave it right here where it says ship to who with party. I'm going to leave it just like that. And I'm also going to leave it standard shipping. Okay, I want to confirm over here that this is shipping to my house. So I'm going to hit the request payment button, and it's got their name and their bundle right there. So I'm going to hit send request, and that'll send an invoice for this amount to that specific guest. It'll tell me that the notification has been sent, and then I just wait for them to pay their invoice. So then I can go to the next guest, do the same thing. Okay, I'll put their information in, and then underneath their name, hit the request payment. Let's say that my last guest and my hostess gave me their credit card information over the phone. They didn't want to pay the invoice. They would prefer it over the phone. So I'm going to actually go to the review and submit so I can kind of see everything from a broad view. And I'm going to go ahead and under that specific guest name, I'm going to go in here and hit add payment. And then on the drop-down menu, just click select credit card. And I'm going to go ahead and type in their credit card information here to process that order. So just type that in and then hit add payment. You do not have to update this billing address information. It should already be plugged in there for whatever the guest's home address is. And I would do the same for the hostess. So let's say that I'm just going to change this number so it gives us some hostess credit real quick. Say that they ordered 10 workshop bundles. Under the host, you're going to see the Hostess credit popping up here. So when you select that discount, then you're going to add in your Hostess credit. I'm going to type in, they're going to get the Hostess credit of the Comfort Foods for a Comfort Foods workshop. I'm going to get one of those. I'm going to hit add. And then they have the choice. They can use the rest of their Hostess credit now or use the rest of it for later. So I'm going to go ahead and just say that they're going to use half of it now, use half of it later, and go ahead and hit apply. They have 2 half of items, but this Hostess is not choosing to use that right now. So I'm going to go down, I'm going to hit add payment. You also have to make sure that you hit that red apply button like I did there. If you don't hit that red apply button, it actually does not add that Hostess credit to the cart, and it actually won't give you a total for it. So if you come down here to the total, you're going to see the product subtotal, the discount, and then the Hostess is still required to pay tax and shipping on her free product. It's state law. So we're going to add the payment here. Same thing. I just go down to credit card, and then I'm going to add the Hostess's payment for $13.59 right here. So once I get all that done, then I'm going to come back over to review and submit and make sure that everybody's got their payment in, make sure we've gotten this entire party paid for. I'm going to scroll down here. Assume that the actual balance due is a 0 after I've typed everybody in and after the invoices have been received, and then I'll just hit submit. So once an invoice has been received, you'll get an email letting you know that it has been received, and it will also tell you on there how much they've paid for that invoice, and so it should be the full amount that you sent the invoice for. So once you hit submit, it'll pop up with a screen letting you know that that order has been submitted. One thing that I really like to encourage you guys to check as you're placing your order is what is the total party balance. There are several bonuses that Wild Tree offers you. It's really important to make sure that you know what the retail volume of your party is so that you are hitting those business bucks or your bonus levels, your fast start bonus, your $1,000 commission bonus, those different levels. So up here, when you click on the hostess's name over here in the left-hand corner, under host orders, I just clicked on the hostess's name, and then up here in the right hand corner under this discount dollars section, I'm going to click on the more button. This is going to give me the party volume. So this is the number that is going to show up in my genealogy report. This is the number that's going to show up to count towards my business bucks, my different commission levels, my different bonus levels. That's the number you really want to pay attention to. So for example, for our 350 club, we know that the 350 club is $350. So if you're placing an order that you think is going to be really, really close to that, then make sure you're coming in there to check to make sure you're not at like $348 or $312. You really want to make sure you get that party over $350 to get those business bucks by the 10th and the 25th of the month. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Let's assume we got everybody paid for. We checked our volume. It's right where we want it to be. We're going to go ahead and go to the review and submit screen, look everything over, and then come down here in the right-hand corner and hit submit. Okay, so we've done invoices on this order. We've also typed in direct credit card information. The other way that we sometimes collect payment is through checks. So if someone gives you a check or cash for their order, then you're going to put that in your bank account and you're going to actually put their order on your card. So if you were to do that, you would just actually add your payment information under the review and submit screen. Just hit add payment and you can add your information directly there. So I'm going to go back to the event real quick. And let's assume that this order was closed. It actually would show up, once the order is closed, it takes about an hour, and then it'll show up under your order history. A lot of people say, oh my gosh, I placed an order, now I can't find it. Well, it's kind of in like order purgatory. It'll show up in order history in just a couple minutes, so just be patient. It'll pop up here, it'll give you the order ID, and then it'll also give you this little truck. Once the order has been placed, it'll give you this little truck so you can see where the order is going and what the tracking number is for that. So it's really great. It links you directly to UPS. I'll just show you real quick. So once that little UPS link comes up, it'll tell you exactly when it's going to be delivered, the address, and kind of where the package is in transit, which is super helpful. So the other thing that you can do is you can link a tasting to a workshop. So under parties, you can go to new tasting party, and then you're going to set up the tasting party. So if you have set up a freezer meal workshop, and let's say it's for Susie's freezer meal workshop on September 15th, you placed the order 2 weeks ago, and Susie's workshop is it's a couple nights here. You're going to go ahead and set up a tasting party to connect to Susie's workshop so that that leftover hostess credit that we didn't use is available to see now. She can actually use it now the night of the tasting. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the I am hosting again for the tasting, To make the link work, there are way more videos in the MRC with a lot more details on this, but I'm going to kind of give you the quick version. The Hostess has to be the exact same name for the tasting as it is for the workshop for the two parties to link. So I'm going to hit that I am hosting for a tasting. You can also only connect a tasting to a workshop. You can't connect a workshop to a workshop, and you cannot connect a tasting to a workshop. So I'm going to call this your post-party sales for the night of the workshop. And then I'm going to go into invite guests. Again, make sure I put my guests in there. And then under the tasting, you're going to see this additional blue box right here that you did not see under the workshop party style. And that is going to be the linked orders button. So I'm going to click on that, and then I am going to connect it to the end of party sales that I had and hit OK. So now the party is linked. So I'm going to go back to order, and you'll be able to see any additional Hostess credit that has been accumulated in there that has not been used. So this particular party, the Hostess used all of her Hostess credit except for 35 cents. But the really nice thing about this linking is that means that this Hostess is automatically earning Hostess credit on this party. The party does not have to get back up to 200 to earn that Hostess credit on it. It's already accumulating Hostess credit. So for example, if she wants to order an additional couple bundles for herself, she's going to earn Hostess credit on those products, even though those products are, the party is not getting back up to 200. She's going to earn the 20% Hostess credit on that because that party, the total party volume is over 500. So you can select your discount and do everything like you would in here. Now the thing to point out with a tasting party is that the party is going to be direct ship, whereas with a workshop, it's with party. With party means everything in that whole entire order is shipping to the host. Direct ship means it's shipping to whoever's name is at the top of the screen on this particular part. Okay? So I know that was really, really fast, but I just wanted to kind of show you briefly how you place quick and easy ways to place your party orders with this link. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I'll try to put together a couple other videos here soon to just help you with your orders and some back office questions I keep getting. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day and keep trudging along and have fun with your business and just really focus on serving others. Hope you have an awesome day. We'll talk to you soon.